Hey, welcome to the TMZ podcast. I'm Branson Quirk.
I'm Courtney Doucette. Still always throws me off that I have to say my name with you.
I honestly, I didn't even know I was going to do the intro until like a millisecond ago.
That is true.
I was like, oh, Courtney's doing it. Wait, Courtney, can you scoot in this way a little bit? You're way on the edge here. I'm looking at the framing here. How you doing today?
Good.
Yeah?
Yeah, it's Friday.
It's Friday. You got any plans this weekend?
I'm throwing my dog a birthday party tonight.
Really?
Yes.
You have a dog?
I have a dog, but it's just like an excuse to make like Jell-O shots and paw margaritas for my friends and then just go out after.
The funniest thing on the show yesterday to me, I was laughing my butt off, was when you were saying like something about like drinking and like or whatever, but like you flubbed the word and it sounded like you had your drink yourself.
Well, you know what? Sometimes it happens. It's the after effects.
It wasn't in the final cut, but it was funny. It was so funny.
Yes.
But that's cool. We threw parties for our cat as well.
Okay, that's a thing.
You think that's not necessary? You know they're very smart.
They are. I do
like
love
people.
cats. I want a Maine Coon.
Oh yeah, we had a Maine Coon.
Did you really?
Yeah, and he
They're
passed
awesome.
away a couple years ago, and he had heart failure, and it came out of nowhere, like out of nowhere, because they're bigger, and their hearts and everything.
Yeah.
So
what are you doing this weekend?
This weekend, I'm seeing Spider-Man tonight.
I hear it's good.
Yeah, I heard it's good too, and then Disneyland tomorrow, and then Sunday.
Disney Marvel full weekend for you.
Yeah, I know.
Look at you.
I know. I'm like
Sunday going to Universal or something?
I'm a good consumer. That's what my friends say.
Right.
I'm a good consumer for the corporate
Keeping
ladder.
the economy up, are you?
Exactly.
Doing your part.
Right. Well, somebody who we know their weekend plans is at home.
Yes.
Mitch McConnell.
All right.
So, I swear, I was just in Minneapolis, and I was at a lot of events, and I was obviously representing TMZ, and people would come up to me and ask me, is Mitch McConnell okay? Is he okay?
Yeah.
You got this question too as well? No?
I have not got
I don't know.
this
Maybe it's like a
question.
Midwest thing, like a very American place, and they're wondering what's going on with Congress.
Yeah.
So Mitch McConnell has been discharged from the rehabilitation center where he was recovering from a serious fall. There's been a couple photos that were released by his team.
Yes.
Where his wife is standing next to him. And
I thought they were both AI.
they're inspecting the shirts and everything.
Yes.
We saw even her out like a week later in the same shirt as well, which was interesting. I think it was like oranges all over the shirt.
Yeah. Oranges or cherries?
I think it was oranges. Maybe it was cherries. I don't recall. Some fruit.
The same day that the photo was taken, and that's how it
was
like
okay.
Yes, because people were questioning she would never wear a $12.99 shirt, but then Baccarat actually got her out in that outfit. Yes, on that day.
It's almost like she's thinking, okay, if I wear this shirt all the time, everyone's gonna think it's real. It's not AI.
Her team just had to run out because she was with him and she didn't have time to go home to get changed and she was like bringing some clothes. And her assistant just went to the store to get it.
I think we're overthinking it.
I think we are.
I think we're in a statement.
We'll get into it more, or just going into it. Are you not?
We're just gonna keep. No, I don't do the teases because the teases, like, I'm not gonna tell you what we're gonna talk about, and then all of a sudden you're gonna go, oh, I'll just go look it up on TMZ.com, read it, and then not keep watching the podcast, right? So no teasing going on.
Yeah.
In a statement Thursday, McConnell said, earlier today I was discharged from the rehabilitation center to continue my recovery at home. By the way, this was not on video. This was not on audio or anything. So it's literally just written.
Statement.
And that's where more rumors and more speculation are now coming out of this. McConnell has also thanked his wife, Elaine Chao, his friends, colleagues, and Kentuckians. I didn't know they called that in Kentucky. Kentuckians for their support, the doctors, nurses, therapists, and hospital staff who cared for him.
Yeah.
It's almost like we need, because at the basis of this, people don't believe that this is the official story.
Yes.
They don't believe that. I don't know. What do you believe, Courtney?
Well, he says that he's going to continue his physical therapy at home. I think release a video of you doing your physical therapy and put it to bed.
Yeah, but people are going to say it's AI, as we always know.
I know, but at least like you're just doing something because everyone's like, oh my God, he's being released. He's like doing a little bit better, but he didn't release any photo or any evidence. It's just a written statement. And there's been no video of him going into his home after this. There's been no video of him leaving the hospital or the rehab center after this. So it's like, show something. Just show something. And I know that when he showed it twice, it's been AI. They were like, oh, the letters look weird when there was a newspaper like article like with it. But just show a video. There's never been a video yet.
I know. Like literally just talk to the camera.
Yes, because apparently even before there was any video, all these senators and everyone came out saying that they had like these long conversations with him on the phone, that he was like talking like to everyone for so like long periods of time. So if he's well enough to talk, talk to your people and let them know that you're okay.
Well, he tends to freeze while he's talking.
Yeah.
At the podiums.
Yes.
So maybe he's not ready to talk yet.
Do a 10-minute. Just do a
10 minutes.
10
That's
seconds,
a long
10 seconds.
time.
Just do a 10-second thing.
Yeah.
And call it a day.
Yeah. Well,
Be on an elliptical or whatever his doctor says that his physical therapy is.
Do we know what he injured? Because intensive physical therapy.
If it's fall, I'm feeling it's probably like your back or your hip or something.
Hip or something like that.
Yeah.
Man.
And he's older.
When I get to that age,
both.
like I might just always sit down so I never fall.
Why?
Like
it all depends on how you care for yourself then. Like my grandpa's 100.
Whoa.
Yes,
really?
he was building barns and chopping down wood at 97.
Wow.
So it all just depends on how you take care of yourself.
How is he doing now?
He's doing great.
Really?
Yeah.
That's amazing.
He's going to a rodeo next month.
What?
Yes. He's not participating. He's not riding anything.
Where are you guys from?
We're from very far north in Canada.
Wait, you're from Canada?
Dual citizenship.
You're Canadian?
Yes.
What? I didn't know that.
For the great American dream.
Canadian Courtney. Wow.
Yes.
CC.
Yes. There every year.
Wow. Okay. Well, so yeah. Wow. Yeah. He was 53 days in the hospital.
It's a long time.
It's a long
and
time.
in rehab. 53 between rehab and hospital. But at least he's doing well enough that they think that he can go home now.
Why hasn't Trump said anything?
Trump is busy trying to deal with this Iran war. He's got other stuff on his plate. He's going to let other people talk about Mitch. He can't take on everything.
If Mitch McConnell was a Democrat, he would be talking every single day, saying things like I don't believe the story either. I haven't seen him.
Yes.
Like, don't listen to the official story.
Yeah. He said something at the very, very beginning before we got a photo that he was doing well and talked to him, but he hasn't really talked about it since. He's picking his battles. This isn't one of them that he really wants to do.
He had a couple things in the last day or so. He tends to do something twice a day.
He does.
At this point. So, okay, well.
He's up long enough. He can do probably more than 2 things a day.
No, seriously. He's up all night.
Enough.
Yeah,
yes,
on the
is.
plane. Okay, moving on to Nolan Wells. We've been covering this.
It's a little weird to me.
This is weird, but not that weird to me. So Nolan Wells' friends have now launched their own Horn Island investigation. 3 of Nolan Wells' friends are launching an investigation of their own with their attorneys heading to Horn Island to inspect where the 18-year-old disappeared and was later found dead. Attorneys J. Tyler Cox and Edward Andrew Paltzik. By the way, they just enlisted Edward Andrew Paltzik, which is a major heavy hitter lawyer, represented Trump, did the CBS Paramount cases, BBC, New York Times. They plan to visit the Mississippi Barrier Island with their clients on Friday. Their clients are Warren Hudson, Jax Pitalow, and Morgan Seymour, which is today. They're going to be going to Horn Island. The attorneys stressed, and they really are hankering this down, that they are not going to collect evidence during the trip. The purpose is to understand the island's, quote, layout and dynamics. Paltzik said he needs to see the island firsthand.
But so why go with your clients? And why
I don't know. Maybe to point out, so they might have to defend themselves, which they're doing. So he's bringing these clients, this is just my opinion, to then go, okay, where were you guys? Where were you on this part of the island?
Yes.
Where'd you last see Nolan? Tell me. And okay,
you
over
can do
here.
That with an aerial map. You can do it with anything.
I think he does need them to be there.
This feels a little bit showboaty, and it's kind of I don't know. It's kind of weird to me.
It's not an official evidence gathering trip, so it's not anything official for the case, I guess. But yeah. So by the way, this is also a defamation case because these friends have been getting a lot of accusations.
Yes.
One of them was an OnlyFans girl.
A lot of death threats.
Somebody in Sacramento was arrested for a death threat against one of them, and he.
Wasn't that against the judge? The person was arrested for? I think.
Maybe it was. I don't want to speak incorrectly.
Yeah.
And also in the last day or so, there was an anonymous complaint against Nolan Wells' mom.
Yeah.
So this family, the friends, everybody involved in this is dealing with a lot.
They are. I think the anonymous complaint on the mama is a little bit tasteless. Come on, she's grieving with the loss of her son. Yeah. People grieve in different ways. She hasn't come outright and spoke badly about these boys. She's come out against Katie and said that Katie has been a good girl. Katie was the girl that these guys keep saying that was the last person that they saw him with. That's who he stayed back on the island for. Christy, leave the mom alone. She's dealing with a lot. To do an anonymous complaint when she's already dealing with the loss of her son is just next level.
Yeah, and
but
Ben Crump.
Yes, Ben Crump spoke to us and said how disgusting it was, and Ben Crump's I have my own opinions on him.
Right,
but just let the cops do what they have to do. The investigation stuff will be like released, and you just have to let it play out and then do it. Then if your clients are going to get charged with something, then go.
Yeah. He's made a lot of sensational claims against these guys, which can ruin their lives. I mean, it will affect their lives.
Well, yeah, a lot of them are about to go to college.
Yeah, and they're going to go to college, and depending on where they go, like if any of those boys went to like UCLA, for example, or like a more liberal college, they would be like ostracized. I'll tell you.
They would, but also Nolan lost his life, and everyone just wants to know, like, how did he lose his life? What happened? Someone has to know. Someone had to see him last. And from what it looks like, these boys have already been cleared. They know that they left the island, like that they had an emergency call, like on the boat. So it sounds like they weren't there. They don't have anything involved. So like, stop doing this.
Yeah.
Just like let the cops do their job and investigate and come out with that. With all the information.
That's the problem, is that people don't believe the official investigation, but based on
nothing's really come out with an official investigation, so there's nothing that you can like really criticize yet. Yes, does it take a long time? But we've seen this 1,000 times, like in cases. It takes a long time.
First of all, I was like totally supportive of the independent autopsy. I totally get it, and I am supportive of it. But even that independent autopsy, there still was nothing that came out of it. Well, legitimately, except the pooling of the blood in the back of the head. But that's not enough to say that there was foul play.
Because when you lay on a table long enough, that can already happen.
Exactly.
But do the autopsy after the official one comes out, because then you can get all the other things that official autopsy has. You can get.
I get it. But like, to continue to maybe claim foul play on Ben Crump's side when you've done both. All your boxes have been checked here. It could have been extremely simple. Like, I'm serious. Like, they could have left the island. I've left parties where like my friends stay behind and they come back with somebody else. It happens all the time, especially when there's thousands of people, hundreds of people on the island.
Yeah.
He could have very well walked into the water, you know? He could have very well walked into the water and something happened to him that was more simple than we can imagine.
But that's why I just let it play out. Someone did die here. A mom is grieving the family's grieving their son. There's no way to tell someone to grieve. I don't think that you can grieve in a wrong way or a right way.
Yeah.
So you just have to trust in the system, see what happens, and then question the system if like something still feels odd.
I will say, if you let it play out, and what it looks like is it's going to kind of like a cold case in a way where they're never going to know. So if it does get to that point, it still screws over the friends, doesn't it? Because if they don't find out what happened, then it's always going to be that lingering.
For some people, I feel like some people already have been like they've had nothing to do with it.
Some people,
yeah.
I've seen a lot of people that, you know.
But even if like evidence did come out, there still would be people questioning it.
Sure.
Yeah.
Sure. All right. Well, this is the thing. There's a lot of debate.
There's a lot of debate.
So let's move on to our final story.
Matt Rife.
Matt Rife. Gosh, he's never in the news anymore.
We just talked about him on the show last week.
We did, but that was like the first time in a long time.
Yeah, because the last time we talked about him, it was that his Netflix special didn't go over so well.
When it was like, when he said a few things that were over the line.
Yes.
Right?
Well, so, I think he kind of said something a little bit over the line this time too.
Back in it.
Yes.
So if you didn't know, Matt Rife has really got involved in paranormal investigation because he now is an owner of, I believe, the doll, right? The Warren... The Annabelle doll. He's a part owner.
Oh, those movies are freaky.
And so like
dolls.
Everybody was saying like, do not get involved in this. Do not be a part owner in this, because we've seen a pattern of people that are involved go missing, die, medical issues, whatever it is. So Matt Rife is facing backlash from members of the paranormal community because after telling paranormal investigator Chris Mack to, quote, please remove yourself from this earth, if you know what that means, basically say go and die. This dispute began over Matt and his collaborator promoting an upcoming event at the Haunted Warren Museum, which they purchased last year. Okay, that's what it was. And the museum is known for housing the supposedly haunted Annabelle doll.
Yeah.
Now, Matt fired back, calling Chris lifeless douchebag, telling him to please remove yourself from the earth, like we just said. Now, Chris, the man that he was firing at, has now responded to him, saying that he has autism, accusing Matt of bullying him, and calling his cohort or whatever, Elton Casti, to get Matt help and stop similar behavior.
Yeah. I feel like it was an extreme reaction from Matt Rife for like someone just telling you not to do, just don't comment.
Yeah, just don't say anything. It's
Honestly, no one even knew about this until Matt Rife commented.
But it's hard. Like when you're passionate about something and
it is, but just go on with the museum. Just go on with it.
Just do it anyway.
Yeah.
Yeah.
As Harvey always says, don't read the comments. There's never going to be like 100% support in the comments. There's always going to be something. So why retaliate?
You know, it's funny.
Why?
Two Angry Men, Harvey's podcast. Mark Aragos is like a fiend in the comments. He loves reading the comments.
Why?
Every podcast, he reads them all.
Oh,
and he brings them up on the next one, which I think is good. People have, interaction, and he brings it up and it helps the engagement. But
yes.
Harvey always tells him, do not read the comments.
No. Well, if you read the comments, that's fine. I feel like everyone reads the comments, but don't take them like so serious. Don't like let them like affect like your life. Like don't, because some people are going to try and troll you.
Right.
Like, I don't know. It's just hard. And especially this is like a very extreme say, because Derek, one of the lawyers here, was saying, well, he didn't say to like really go kill himself because he already like called him dead. They already said that he was like lifeless. So you can't tell someone to kill himself when you already called them lifeless.
Right.
Remove yourself from the earth. And I feel like
analogy.
even if you call him a lifeless douchebag, you still told him to remove yourself from the earth.
Yeah. And his team, Matt's team, says that Matt did not know he had autism. I mean, how could he?
You don't. But it's also like...
But don't tell somebody to go kill themselves.
I know. My mom always says, if you have nothing nice to say, don't say anything at all.
Right. That's a good way to end it.
It is.
We got to go do the TV show, which you were hosting.
I am hosting.
Courtney is hosting TMZ on TV tonight on Fox. You got to watch.
We'll see how it goes.
Whatever time that might be for you on Fox, 6 p.m. or 2 a.m., make sure you watch.
Yeah.
No time for comments today other than Brandon, thank you.
We were saying just don't read the comments. No, you don't.
Yeah, I know. No, seriously. Brandon, thank you for talking about the Blake Monroe Inside the Ring interview, which is an interview I just did put out yesterday with a wrestler. That's the only comment I'm going to read. So go check out Inside the Ring on TMZ Sports YouTube. Thank you.